Brian here from Canopy Wealth Management. At Canopy, we create strategies that are tailored to your needs and goals. We've invested heavily in client-friendly software so your assets and plan progress are available to view in one place at any time. Whether you prefer only the high-level information or enjoy the intricate details of the planning process, we've got you covered. Canopy Wealth Management. Care, competence, clarity. It's not just a tagline, it's a promise. Go to canopy-wealth.com to get started today. That's canopy-wealth.com.
We're going to walk out of this stadium tonight with our heads held high.
That is amazing. Wow, what a game.
Oh, my.
Unbelievable. One more for the record books.
Nothing's gonna stop us now.
At the buzzer, knocks it down.
Pick is up. Yes. He made it. Yes. Reverse layup is good with 5 seconds left.
Put 6 on my stat. First title in program history.
Being an in-state kid, everything that I wanted in school was right at home.
Every coach has a toolbox, and every tool is from another coach.
Camaraderie, be able to hang out with each other and be together.
Takes it all the way for the touchdown.
Led by a future Badger. I'm very excited for this kid because he is brilliant.
What an absolute javelin toss.
He's going to throw a jump pass and complete it for the 2-point conversion to Hawk.
I mean, we can see a lot of offense.
Put the exclamation point on it.
At the buzzer. Wow. It's good. Oh, my goodness.
Do your best.
Thank you so much for all you guys do for high school sports.
Guys, I got goosebumps.
That's all anybody can ask for.
The biggest games, the most compelling stories, the area's best high school sports coverage. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel and the ESPN Wisconsin app.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Should have a fantastic one on hand tonight from Mansfield Stadium between the number 3 team in the state, the Waunakee Warriors, and the home team, the Phillips Memorial Spartans. Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania would not be possible without, of course, our presenting sponsor, Zimbrick Honda. They've been a proud part of the Madison community since 1973. They are your one-stop shop for over 250 new Hondas to choose from. Whether you're looking for a sedan, SUV, or truck, their selection of new vehicles is second to none. Browse their car selection online at ZimbrickHonda.com. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. Hello again, folks. My name is Riley Yauk. Here alongside me, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. And Dennis, the mantra around Waunakee this week has been redemption, not revenge. The Phillips Memorial Spartans stunned Waunakee last year, dealing them their only loss in the regular season, 49-34. They were big plays all over the place. It was an absolute track meet. How are the vibes right now heading into this one?
Well, yeah, last year they were stunned. Waunakee lost 49-34. They had 621 yards of total offense.
I feel like you don't lose too many games when you gain over 600 yards.
But when you give up a kickoff for a touchdown and a punt for a touchdown and an interception for a touchdown and touchdown passes of 74 and 59 yards, that will do some damage to you. So, first of all, it's cleaning things up on special teams. Waunakee's always been known for 2 things: stout defense and excellent special teams. And the special teams let them down last year. So that's one thing that I think is going to be one of the keys, for Waunakee. And limiting big plays. Memorial's going to need big plays on all phases to stop this Waunakee team. Waunakee, on the other hand, wants to make sure that, first of all, Marion Moore is now in college.
Yes, that's a relief for a lot of teams in the Big 8 Conference, as well as Waunakee, that's for sure.
He got a lot of graduation cards from coaches around the conference, I'll tell you that.
I believe it. It's a new season. These are new teams, new rosters, lots of fresh faces, and especially, you mentioned Marion Moore, but this Phillips Memorial squad not returning too many starters when it comes to players to watch on the Spartans. Who are some of the fresh faces that people need to pay attention to tonight?
Well, actually, they had 3 returning starters, but all 3 of the returning starters are actually playing different positions for them this year. The quarterback, first of all, is now Blake Adams, last year he had 15 tackles in this game against Waunakee. He was a stud on defense. He was first team all-conference, led the conference, the Big 8, in tackles. But he's moved over to quarterback. He has the mentality of a linebacker at quarterback. I really like the way he plays. But he's probably going to see some reps. Coach said, Battaglia said he'll see some reps on defense. But you don't want your quarterback out there full-time taking hits either. Then Sam Aparicio, older brother Ty, is now at UW Eau Claire, first team all-conference. Ty had a great game last week. 5 catches, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. He looks like going to be a playmaker for him. Beckett Schreiber, here's another guy. He didn't play last year. He had an ACL injury, but he's also already committed to Washington State.
Wazoo.
Yeah, and he's going to be a big factor for him, I think, on both sides of the ball. At left tackle, on offense, and one of the defensive tackles on defense. And then Dane Patterson, he's another one. He moved from safety to cornerback. He had 12 tackles a year ago. 4.0, co-captain, competes in track, just an all-around stud. So they've got some playmakers there. And the first game was a tough one for Memorial. They ended up losing. They were down 21-6, rallied but lost 27-22 to a pretty good Whitefish Bay team. So they're looking to get in the plus column tonight.
Yeah, we'll hear from Coach Battaglia in just a few minutes, talking about that Whitefish Bay game and what his squad learned from that, trying to take it in to this Waunakee matchup and even up the record, get back to 500 to get to 1-1 on the season. Going back to Beckett Schreiber for a second, he's also listed as the kicker. Is that correct, Dennis?
That is correct. Yes.
Jack of all trades.
Yeah, you kind of like that. He says, the big guy out there. So he's going to be on offense, defense, kicking, and it's place kicking and kickoffs.
Wow.
According to the coach. So they're famous. I remember when you were Memorial had a kicker. They were at Sun Prairie. And his name was Musa, his last name. And they were going back and forth. They went 5 overtimes at Sun Prairie. And the fans were chanting, Musa blank, Musa blank. They didn't like him. And this big guy lumbering back and forth, and he was really good. So, what do they say? It's not the size of the man. It's the fight and the dog.
Yeah, size of the dog and the fight, but the size of the fight and the dog. Well, it helps if the dog's also huge.
Yeah, that helps. Yeah, and he's a big boy. Beckett's 6'4", 285 pounds, so that's why he got a D1 scholarship, too.
That's why he's got that big old boot. Now let's take a look at Waunakee. They're returning a few more starters, a little bit more consistency from last year for second-year head coach Chris Graverson. Who should we be watching for on the Warriors side?
Well, their big ones are their defense. McCoy Smith, he's going to be a UW Credit Union profile here next month. McCoy had just a great junior year, 2-time All-Badger Large Conference. He had 80 tackles last year, 27 for loss. He was the defensive lineman of the year in the conference. Wisconsin has actually recruited him, given him a preferred walk-on as a fullback.
That could be big. We saw Jeff Grimes utilize the fullback dive last night.
And it was pretty cool. He'd never played fullback before, and Wisconsin invited him to the camp and said they wanted to look at him there. So he went out. Okay. McCoy goes out, talks to his coach. His coach, Pat Rice, another coach came out, and they taught him, okay, here's the stance, here's what you do. And his first time out to deliver a block, he knocked Coach Graverson on his butt. Basically, glasses went flying. He had sandals. They went flying. And I think he got the hang of that part of it.
I think that'll do just fine. And I feel like that just speaks to how skilled he is as a football player, not just a defensive tackle. If you can seamlessly transition to a fullback from defensive tackle, that speaks to just the quality of him as an overall athlete and football player, I think.
Definitely. Then Eli Drangsveit was running back last year, honorable mention all conference. He had 7 touchdowns, 465 yards. So he's only a junior. You bring a junior back who's got some experience in the backfield. And then Cole Krause, the quarterback. Last year, he didn't get as many reps, and that's one thing Coach Graverson said. They wish they would have given him a few more reps. And this year they're looking at doing that with some of the younger players, getting them out there in some situations where they can get a little bit more experience. Even though when you go to the playoffs, get those extra weeks. Waunakee had 3 extra weeks of practice, 3 extra weeks of games. But, replaced an all-conference quarterback and had a pretty good first game. So we'll see what happens there. Then I guess one more. A couple other guys. Sawyer Ellis last week had an interception return for a touchdown. Their win over La Crosse Central. He's a pretty good defensive tackle. And then Wyatt Johnson is another defensive player. But, again, you look at the defense for Waunakee, and offense wants to put some points up, but the defense wants to shut out. So we'll see what happens.
That we will. Phillips Memorial versus number 3 Waunakee. When we return, we will hear from Coach Battaglia, and Dennis will give you his coach's profiles. But before we head into break, time to tell you about GRB Academy. If you're interested in getting individual or group lessons from some of the highest level of coaching for the baseball player in your life, GRB Academy offers individual and group lessons for players of all ages and skill levels. Visit grbacademy.com for more information. GRB Academy, baseball for the serious player. Spartans, Warriors, just about 15 minutes away from kickoff. We'll be back with you in just a few minutes. You're listening to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
We shopped at Chalmers because my husband wanted to get me a larger diamond in my engagement ring.
The folks at Chalmers said, well, we could just make it like this and we could do these things. Really just basically decided that there wasn't any place else we wanted to shop.
But not only did they create this new engagement ring for me with this gorgeous center stone, they also rehabbed this other ring, and I am beyond pleased.
Her favorite thing to do now is to walk around and show her hands and have people comment on it.
Is your home ready for a makeover? At Waunakee Remodeling, we specialize in exterior transformations that turn heads. New siding, flawless decks, and windows that shine. Our team delivers top quality craftsmanship with unbeatable warranties, ensuring your home stands strong and stunning for years to come. Call Waunakee Remodeling today at 608-442-0034 or visit WaunakeeRemodeling.com. Schedule your free estimate and let us bring your vision to life. Waunakee Remodeling, building beauty that lasts.
When you or a loved one are faced with an unexpected injury or illness, Stoughton Health's urgent care is there for you. Stoughton Health has 4 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. We have urgent care locations in Stoughton, Oregon, McFarland, and Cottage Grove with extended hours to fit your schedule. Stoughton Health accepts over 160 insurances, including Dean Health Plan, Quartz, Humana, and more. Please visit stoughtonhealth.com for more information. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
Come see what the buzz is all about at Madison Axe, Madison's state-of-the-art entertainment spot. Enjoy 8 lanes of axe throwing, interactive games, plus digital target projection and scoring. For even more fun, check out their indoor backyard with 2,000 square feet of shuffleboard, cornhole, yard games, bar table games, and more. Perfect for date night, groups, corporate meetings, or private events. Madison Axe is your destination for all things fun. Throw it, nail it, celebrate. Go to MadisonAxe.com or head to their location on Stoughton Road today.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know it's not just a car, it also drives your children's dreams. So whether you're going to soccer practice, robotics club, or opening night in the school play, we help protect those dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
a reputation for winning. Their experienced, powerful team works tirelessly to help people and families seriously injured in accidents by providing the best care and service. There's never a fee until they win your case. Gruber Law Office has been serving the people and state of Wisconsin for over 35 years. One call, that's all. Phillips Memorial, Waunakee about to do battle here at Mansfield Stadium. But before they do that, our very own Hunter Vaughn sat down with the head coach of Phillips Memorial. Here he is right now. Well, apparently we do not have that interview for you. We apologize, and we apologize to Coach Battaglia as well, and to Hunter Vaughn as his hard work, unfortunately, in vain. But one of the things I remember gleaning, I did take a listen beforehand, Coach Battaglia talking about what he learned about this team after their difficult loss, failed comeback attempt last week against Whitefish Bay, is that this team has some resiliency. They fought until the end, which is something you're going to need when you face teams that are even a little better to the quality of the third-ranked team in the state, the Waunakee Warriors. They're going to need that constant effort to win these more difficult games, and in a very tough Big 8 conference. You got Verona. They have Middleton coming up next week. That was my big takeaway from Hunter's interview with the coach. Dennis, I don't know if you've talked to Coach Battaglia this week. Is there anything that you know about this Phillips Memorial team that you haven't already mentioned?
No, last week he had basically 22 new starters, 3 returning starters, but in different positions, and looking for some good improvement this week. But he just really liked the way they came out and they played and they attacked, down 21-6 in the third quarter, came back and rallied and really showed some good things. And they always say week 1 to week 2 is when you make your most improvement. Really looking for that from them there.
Yeah, what about Waunakee after they trounced La Crosse Central?
Yeah, with Waunakee, it was a situation of sending a message right away. You know, it's a different team, new quarterback, there's some new players, offensive line. One of my favorite nicknames, Mac Diesel Johnson. From his older brother was a quarterback last year. Yes, his dad was a quarterback in the program too. Diesel is a tight end, but this year because there's 3 injuries on the offensive line, he had to go into. He's playing right tackle tonight. So it was the offensive line they had some concerns with because of injuries, and they needed some guys to really step up there, and they thought they did week 1. Then also you look at what they've got in their specials. They played pretty well in the special teams, and they have another kicker, Ryan Lutz. He kicked last year, but just a little bit in reserve. He puts most of the kickoffs in the end zone. He's going to be a weapon. He was 6 of 6 in extra points, and it's a field goals 25 and in. So if it's around a 40-yarder, they'll probably give him a shot at it. So again, that special teams play they're looking for. They saw some really positives last week.
Yeah, that's huge in high school football. And you mentioned Mac Diesel Johnson. He's typically a tight end, but he's going to be starting at right tackle tonight due to some injuries, correct?
Yep, that's right. So he'll be I think he'll be one of those guys to kind of keep an eye on there. And Coach Graverson said by the time we see them again, well, we're going to be at the DeForest game, I know for sure. Next time he'll probably be back out there, back at the tight end spot.
Good news for the Waunakee Warriors and that offense is Mac Diesel Johnson putting up a fight for the best nickname in the WIAA, as it is week 2 in the high school football season here in Wisconsin. The Jumbotron here at Mansfield Stadium playing the hype video for Vel Phillips Memorial, as it is youth night. The youth football programs lined up with the cheerleaders as the players get ready to run through the banner. And before they do that, Dennis, let's hear a little bit about the coaches. We've heard about what they've learned from their teams from week 1, but we're in week 2. Tell us first about the head coach of Vel Phillips Memorial, Austin Battaglia.
Well, interesting. He is an alum, a graduate.
Always love to see that.
Yes, 2011 and 2015 at Texas A&M University. He teaches here at his alma mater as a business education teacher, former 4-sport athlete. And he also served as an assistant coach and was a co-defensive coordinator before he took over for Mike Harris last year. 9-3 so far in his coaching career here with the Spartans. And having a head coach in the building who's an alum is very special.
Yeah, not too shabby. Do you happen to know, because 4-sport athletes, you don't see those too much anymore. Which 4 sports did he play?
One was swimming.
Okay.
He played football and swimming. And the other 2 I'm not trying to blank on right now. I think it was track and
track and baseball potentially?
Yeah, potentially, yeah.
Yeah, that's a rarity
but
these days.
But swimming is one that he's got there's some athletes on the team that do both. So.
All right. And now let's take a gander at Waunakee.
14th year coaching football, 15th in teaching. He coached at Pecatonica and Reedsburg, both on the offensive and defensive lines, and he was the defensive coordinator before he took over for Pat Rice last year. 11-2 so far in his coaching career. He is also a science teacher in high school. He's been there since 2017. So again, another coach that's in the building, seeing the guys. Yesterday, his son Colin was 8, and they went to a football game. They went to see, well, we got to go see Monona Grove. We're playing him next week, so I love it. His son is going to be a future, I think, a warrior. And can't wait till he can be a ball boy. But
yeah, I believe we were talking last night, Dennis, before I hosted the ESPN Wisconsin College Game Day postgame show, and you were telling me for his 8th birthday, his son just wanted to go to a football game.
He said anything, and didn't matter what. And I said, well, how about Monona Grove? Because that's where we play next week. So, so I haven't talked to him since then. It was birthday, and I was at the Badger game last night. But I'm sure we'll talk this weekend, see how it was. But, yeah, Colin, when they lost last year to D.C. Everest, he was crying afterwards. You know, oh, Dad, our season's over. Yeah. And he knows all the players because at Waunakee with their scoreboard, all the players' pictures are up there. So he identifies the quarterback. And at the games, he's too young to be on the sideline yet, but he's right behind the coach's bench. Dad turns around and waves at him. So another future football player coming up through the family.
Legacy name, the young Graverson.
So, yeah, happy birthday to Colin. 8 years old yesterday. And I don't know how I'll be around by the time he gets to high school. But
hey, don't say that, Dennis. You never know. And, hey, if young Colin wanted to have another kind of birthday party, not exactly a football game, or maybe they'll do it this weekend, he can head over to Madison Axe. Throw it, nail it, celebrate. Madison Axe is your state-of-the-art entertainment spot with 8 lanes of axe throwing and interactive games. Perfect for a night out with family or parties, birthday parties. Madison Axe is your destination for all things fun. Go to MadisonAxe.com or go to their location on Stoughton Road today. And Dennis, before we break for the national anthem here, let's go through our keys of the game tonight, starting with Vel Phillips Memorial. What do they need to do tonight to knock off Waunakee?
Well, it's going to be a battle of the beasts in the trenches tonight. And the first one is match the physicality of Waunakee. They're a physical and disciplined team. Again, hit some big plays on offense, defense, and special teams, and keep improving. You want to be every week. You should be better and better and better. And sophomores become juniors, juniors become seniors, seniors grad students as you're playing, right? And then for Waunakee, dominate in the trenches, limit the big plays. Again, we talked about there earlier. All the returns and special teams that hurt them last year. And so that leads to number 2, be clean on special teams. Don't make any mistakes. And take care of the ball, no turnovers. We saw that with the Badgers last night. 3 young backs, 0 fumbles, especially if you're trying to protect the lead. And ball security is number 1.
Yep, ball security is job security, as they say, as both teams take the field here at Mansfield Stadium. Some cowbells ringing out from the Waunakee side of the crowd as we will take one more break before kickoff, just under a minute away here from Vel Phillips Memorial High School. Riley Yauk, the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau with you. Waunakee Phillips Memorial kickoff is coming up next. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
Sharon needed legal help. She needed Gruber Law Offices.
When I think about Gruber Law Office, I think about how they took care of me, how they make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. I will always trust one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
They are the best. I'm very happy.
GRB Academy is baseball for the serious player. Over the past 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's top destination for player development and advancement, including over 468 college commitments and 27 MLB draft picks. Their facility in Windsor is the home of GRB Rays baseball and features over 52,000 square feet of elite baseball training. Tryouts for the 2026 summer season begin July 22nd. Find full training programs and register now at grbacademy.com.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know it's not just a car, it also drives your children's dreams. So whether you're going to soccer practice, robotics club, or opening night in the school play, we help protect those dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. The Phillips Memorial Spartans getting set to take on the number 3 ranked Waunakee Warriors. Kickoff is mere moments away, so now's the perfect time to tell you that Stone Health has been providing trusted care close to home, and they are proud to support student athletes from around the area. From rehab to ortho care, Stoughton Health provides comfort and convenience locally. Visit stoughtonhealth.com to learn more today. The Spartans getting set to kick off to Waunakee. 12 minutes on the clock. Dennis, it's been too long since we've called the game together. Week 1 for me, week 2 for everyone else in the state, as it appears Waunakee has West Ducharme.
Should be Ducharme back there, number.
West Ducharme, or Andrew Musalem, pardon me, and Eli Drangstvit. Veit back to receive the kick.
Yep, 16 Musalem and 8 Drangstveit. And kicking off, it should be Schreiber, 55.
The big fella.
Yes, look at him.
He's looming over all of his gunners.
Doesn't he? That looks cool.
That is special. 6'4", 285-pound senior.
Our kicker's bigger than yours.
Yeah. Getting set. Swing of the right leg, a little pooch kick to the 30-yard line. Picked up by the Warriors there. Just crosses the 35. And that is where the Warriors will set up shop. Justin Sawicki
with a kick, yep.
On the return. Schreiber not testing Drangsvite or Musalem.
Well, one of the last year, one of the problems was either the kicks were getting returned or some of the kicks were too short, and Memorial had great field position to start with. Now for Memorial, they're like, we're going to give you a little bit more room.
From the 37-yard line, the Warriors will set up shop. 2 receivers to the right, 1 on the left. Going to be a give off the left side across the 40-yard line. Sheds a tackle into Spartans territory on the first play of the game. Goes Colin Murphy.
Yeah, Murphy number 30 with nice first carry.
Banging around. Spartans defenders finally drugged down at the 44 of Phillips. And some physicality on the first play from scrimmage for Waunakee. They're up to the line. Trips to the right. Murphy set back behind Krause. Play fake. Going to be a QB keeper straight up the gut. And he is met and dropped just outside the 40. They'll mark him at the 40.5-yard line.
Yeah, Murphy had
2nd down and 7.
20 on the first carry. He had 4 for 46 last week. Almost got half of it back on the first carry. And Krause there, nice pickup, 3 yards.
Krause give to Murphy off the left side again, cuts up field, lowers the shoulder, still on his feet, churning the legs, and is finally set down by Trey Harris. Gain of a few for Murphy. 3rd and 4 upcoming now for the Warriors. First 3rd down of the evening.
Memorial gave up 120 yards rushing, 157 passing last week. But some nice chunks here for Waunakee to start out.
Krause in the gun, takes the snap. Play fake, looking long. Rainbows the right side and broken up. Putting the seatbelt on does Dane Patterson, the senior.
Yeah,
not a bad throw. Just hung up there a little too long for Patterson.
Yeah, led team 8 tackles last week. He had 2 tackles against Waunakee a year ago when they played.
Waunakee in no man's land from the Spartans' 39-yard line. 4th down and 5 on the opening drive, and they get the Spartans to jump. A little hard count. And depending on the exact spot of the ball, that should be enough for a 1st down for Waunakee.
And, yep. It is.
And a freebie moves the chains for the Warriors. 1st down and 10 now from the 34-yard line. Warriors in the shotgun, 2 tight end set, 1 receiver off to the left. Krause. Now check the sideline. 10 minutes and 39 seconds remaining here in quarter number 1. Murphy still the setback, going to be a give up the gut, and he is met and dropped. Schreiber wraps him up, does not let him go. Pickup of 2.
Schreiber's going to be a force here on both sides of the ball. Waunakee's going to figure out a way to keep him out of the backfield.
2 receivers out to the left. Man in motion is Johans. Going to be a give to Murphy up the middle. Sheds a tackle. Still turning the legs before he is met and put on the turf by a trio of Spartan defenders.
Stewart kind of slowed him down there. 54 got in the backfield, but not enough to wrap him up.
Cash Farley there to clean things up. 3rd down and manageable now for the Warriors. Under 10 minutes to play here in this first quarter. 3rd down and 4 from the 27. Krause, give to Drangsvite. First time we've seen him, and he will churn the legs, pick up a 1st down up to the 20. Warriors into the red zone, and they'll hustle to the line. Sawicki and Johans out to that near side. Give to Drangsvite again. Same exact plays. Got a hold. Tries to keep moving. Slung down. Flag on the play. We'll see what the laundry's about.
Drangsvite 9 carries last week. 42 yards and a touchdown. Now, didn't have to play a lot in that 55-6 game. They had a running clock by halftime at La Crosse Central.
Lopez Darden on the stop.
He's a guy we're going to see a lot of. Offense, defense, special teams.
Another one of the utility men on the Spartans roster.
We got a face mask. Yep, 5-yarder.
Just like that, another first down off a penalty for Waunakee.
So it looks first and goal on the 9.
Krause takes the snap. Give up the gut as Drangsveit flies forward up to the 7.
Looks like we're going to get a little bit of a 1-2 punch there, Murphy and Drangsveit.
Second and goal, Waunakee knocking on the door. 3 receivers to the left, 1 tight end. That's Kidd on the right side. Give to Drangsveit off the right side. Lowers the shoulder and he waltzes in. Touchdown, Waunakee. Eli Drangsveit draws first blood as the Warriors strike first.
Just under 3 minutes on that drive.
Drangsveit had 42 yards and a touchdown last week against La Crosse Central. As the extra point is up, and it is good. Your score with 8 minutes and 57 seconds here in quarter number 1. Waunakee 7, Phillips Memorial nothing. Waunakee punches it in on their opening possession of the evening. Dennis, that was just some ruthless efficiency from this Warriors squad, pounding the rock.
10 plays, 63 yards, 2:58 time of the drive. All of it on the ground with a couple of penalties in there. They only had 1 pass attempt, which was incomplete. So, say ground warrior here in the first one. They're trying to set the tone, and again, the physicality of this team. They love to punish teams' offenses or defenses rather, and good start for that offensive line that's had some injury problems.
Yeah, Dennis, you mentioned one of Waunakee's keys to victory tonight was to dominate in the trenches on defense to limit the big plays. They dominated the trenches on offense.
Yep.
That possession is Ryan Lutz is on to boot it away for Waunakee. Still rocking that 100% on PATs this season.
And Lutz with the kickoff now. We'll see if he can put one in the end zone. He had 3 in the end zone last week.
Lutz also plays wide receiver as the slow jog kick is away.
Oh, look at that, baby.
Wobbly kick, but that one sails clean through the back of the end zone. It didn't bounce till it hit the chalk on the other side.
Hit the camera or the stand back there in the end zone.
The big boot on display for the Warriors kicker, as now we'll see the Phillips offense for the first time.
Yeah, bringing out Blake Adams, 9 of 20 last week, 2 touchdowns, 204 yards. Dual threat. He had a rushing touchdown, but with sacks, he ended up with a -7 total offensive yards rushing. But still, he can beat you both ways.
Now we'll see Blake Adams and company for the Spartans. 2 receivers on the near side, 1 on the far side. Man in motion's the tight end, Paul Rafferty. Adams takes the snap, going to be a give up the gut, and there is absolutely nowhere to go for Lopez Darden. Stymied at the point of attack.
And yeah, we'll still be close enough to the 20 that lost maybe about a half a yard, so it'll be 2nd and 10.
How about the 19.5-yard line now for the Spartans? Just under 8.5 minutes to play in this first quarter. Two receivers on the far side of the left, 1 on the right. Adams rocking the double arm sleeve look this evening. Claps his hands, take the snap. Looking, fires over the middle, off the hands of his intended target. That was Miles Hoskins, the senior, and almost fell into the arms of a Waunakee defender.
Ducharme right there. might have been tipped a little bit different the other way. You might have had a pick there.
Not a bad throw from Adams. Hit the hands of Hoskins, just couldn't haul it in. 3rd down and long now upcoming for Memorial.
Now that's when the line pins its ears back. Hey, I want some quarterback.
Even though Adams, former linebacker, built like a linebacker, I don't want to be pursued by McCoy Smith if I'm him, as he's in the gun, takes the snap. Pressure coming, steps up, and he is wrestled to the turf.
Luke Hansen, 33 honorable mention all conference last year. Another one of the studs, 2-year starter, 3rd year on the varsity, played a lot as a sophomore and looked pretty good on that one.
No gain on the play. 4th down and 11 now for Memorial. Net yards, -1 as Lopez Darden on to punt it away. It's almost blocked. Wobbly kick caught at the 50. Sheds a tackle and tripped up. Knocked down at the 45-yard line is Wes Ducharme, and that is where the Warriors will take over.
31 yards on the punt, and looks like about 5 on the return, so Waunakee starts out in Memorial territory.
Waunakee with a chance to really establish here early. 7.5 minutes to play in this first quarter. An efficient touchdown drive and a 3-and-out off the bat. 2 running backs in the formation, Drangs, Veit, and Murphy. Going to be a give to Murphy off the right side. He's got some space. Stiff arms the defender. 40, 35, sheds another tackle. 25 still on his feet before he's thrown out of bounds. Inside the 20-yard line, Colin Murphy. The Energizer Bunny.
Finally, Trey Harris, number 0, was able to pull him down, but he just broke tackle after tackle after tackle.
Yeah, only 5'9", but at 182 pounds, he is not easy to bring down.
27-yard pickup on that play.
Same formation. Johans, the receiver, split out wide to the left. Now it's going to be Drangsveit up the middle, and he is wrestled down after a pickup of 2.
Boy, if they can, Waunakee can do that 1-2 punch, pound 2 backs.
This could be a long night.
Save some legs, but also it's 2 different kinds of styles, too.
Drangsveit, the bruiser, as he's now the lone running back. Little screen pass to him. No one's there. Cuts upfield inside the 10. At the 5 is where he is brought down. 1st and goal for the Warriors. Slicing through the Spartans defense early.
First pass completion, and it was a biggie. It's 12 yards on that completion. 1st and goal here on the 5 and ready to punch it in here.
Warriors quickly to the line. Krause, Drangsveit in the backfield. Going to be a give to him, and 3 Spartans defenders greet him at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining in the first quarter. 2nd down and goal from the 5.
Waunakee in that hurry-up offense.
Sawicki, Johan split out to the left. Drangsveit in the backfield next to Krause. Going to be a give to Drangsveit. Makes a man miss in the backfield. Pushes the pile forward up to about the 3-yard line on that right hash.
Guess who on the tackle? Schreiber. Had to be.
Well.
On his back. How do you like 285 pounds trying to carry that to the goal line?
No, thank you. And Drangsveit still was able to press forward. 3rd down and goal as referees stop play. Going to be a timeout from Phillips Memorial. And we will take a timeout with them. Your score, 5 minutes and 45 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Waunakee on the doorstep. They lead Phillips Memorial 7-0. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Welcome back to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Both student sections this evening rocking the neon theme Dennis as the Waunakee cheerleaders get a Let's Go Warriors chant. The Waunakee student section over to our right on the West Region side, Memorial on their sideline. As the Warriors trot to the line, Johans to the right, Sawicki to the left, Drangsveit in the backfield. Going to be a play fake. Krause looking to the end zone. He's got his man. Touchdown, Waunakee. Tight end Gavin Selk punches it in.
Yes, and that is little brother Eli, now at Platteville to play basketball. Eli didn't play football, but he was one of the announcers for the student media for the last couple of years. So it's too bad. I'm sure he's tied up with getting ready for college down at Platteville. Maybe he's here. I don't know. It'd be nice to see a little brother catch a touchdown pass.
Student media, great place to start. Can't recommend it highly enough. Shout out Red Hawk Media, WSUM at UW-Madison. As the extra point is up and good for Ryan Lutz. Your score with 5 minutes and 39 seconds remaining in quarter number one. Waunakee 14, Phillips Memorial nothing. And Dennis, now if you're Coach Battaglia, what are you telling your guys on the defensive side of the ball? They're struggling.
They're struggling right now. Well, you need some help from the offense because offense went 3 and out, and then boom, you got back out there, and the defense had to be out there for a long time. Just don't look at the scoreboard. Just try to take it play to play, play by play, and this is tough. They know it's redemption. No, it's revenge. Waunakee would like to put a lot of points up after last year. They scored 49 though last year, or 34, but they gave up 49. So they're going to see the defense is determined. They want to shut out. Offense wants to pile on the points. And Memorial still, again, 20 new different starters and positions. The 3 returning guys moving around. So, but you only get better by playing good teams. Memorial could schedule a patsy here and say, oh, we're going to get a win. No, they're going up against the 3rd-ranked team in the state. So you're going to pick up some good things on film. So they just got to keep the confidence level up. Just don't make mistakes now. No turnovers. You don't want to give Waunakee any freebie points because right now they're earning enough just on their own.
As Lutz on to kick it away. We'll see what the Spartans offense can do on their second possession of the game as this one sails well into the end zone. It's that top right corner of the R in Spartans as Lutz continues to impress. The 20-yard line is where Blake Adams and the Spartans will take over.
So that was the 6-play, 45-yard drive, 1:49 off the clock. Lutz now 2 for 2 on the extra points tonight. And Waunakee, 2 possessions, 2 scores. So Spartans need here to get a little drive, give their defense some little rest over there, but also to try to build some confidence.
Adams in the gun. Every Warriors defender within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage. Adams, straight drop, fires over the middle, broken up by Ducharme. Pass again intended for Hoskins. That one maybe a little behind, and Ducharme able to get a paw in there and knock it free.
Yeah, you got a multiple sport athlete back there, and Ducharme, he's a weapon by himself, but returning all-conference player. Honorable mention honors last year. I think he wants first team this year, the way he's playing so far out of the box.
He's been aggressive on those slant routes. Almost had a pick on the first drive. They're all over Hoskins. Now 2 receivers to the right. 1 far on the left. Man in motion, going to be a fake jet sweep. Adams will keep it, take it up the middle, and drive ahead for a few. Pickup of 3 on the play for Blake Adams using that big linebacker frame.
Hansen again there on the tackle. You have the sack in the previous drive.
They'll give him 4 as it'll be 3rd down and 6 from the 24. Blake Adams last week went 9 for 20. Against Whitefish Bay, 204 yards, couple of tutters, and a couple of picks.
Waunakee's base normally 4-man front. They're going with a 3-man. They're still getting a lot of pressure there. Hansen now switch up. Was going to switch sides. He came from the right on the sack. Now he's on the left.
3rd down and 6 for the Spartans. Adams takes the snap. Looking far side, make that near side, and sails it out of bounds. Miles Hoskins, the intended target. There was nothing there to begin with. And Adams sails it out of bounds. Another 3 and out for Memorial.
And give a quarterback pressure to Hansen right there. He had his big paw up there in his face, so that was more self-preservation. Get rid of it. You don't want to take a sack there. So another 3 and out here, and the Waunakee defense so far, 3 yards given up in 2 series.
Slow snap. Lopez Darden on to punt it away. That one almost blocked as well. Ducharme will fall on it as he hits the deck, receiving the punt. Still excellent field position for the Warriors as they will begin their 3rd drive of the evening at their own 48-yard line.
28 yards on that punt, 31 on the first one. So Waunakee's one in the field position. They got a good long drive, and now the second one inside the 50. Now this one again.
As there is a flag on the play.
See what we got here.
Appears to be on Waunakee. Not sure exactly what it's about. Flag down at about the 13-yard line, close to where
there it is. Okay.
Manny Lopez Darden was standing and booted it. Waunakee defense back on the field, it appears. See some finger pointing in the direction of Waunakee, and it looks like the offense is coming back on the field for Memorial.
Running into
maybe.
the kicker. They call him running into the kicker.
All right, we will replay 4th down. It's going to be just running into the kicker.
Yep, just a
5-yard penalty. Now 4th down and 1. Big moment here for Memorial as 1st down pickup. Maybe get some momentum, stay in this game. Blake Adams gets the call from the sideline, jogs into the huddle. As here we go. Big moment for this Spartans offense. 2 receivers out to the right, 1 on the left. Adams takes the snap, pushes ahead, and it looks like he got a favorable spot. And that will move the chains. Blake Adams using that burly frame to pick up the 1st down.
Yeah, that's when it pays to have a quarterback who's a linebacker.
Yep, doesn't hurt.
No. So able to pick up 2 yards on that one in their first down of the game. And again, now give the defense a little bit of a break here as we're down on the 4-minute mark.
Maybe a little momentum now for the Spartans offense. Adams in the gun. To see what they can do, capitalize on the Warriors' mistake. Back to throw. He'll take it himself across the 30-yard line, lowers the pads before he's slung down by Ducharme just short of the 40-yard line. Pickup of about 6 or 7 for the Spartans QB. 2nd down and 3. Already more yardage than his first 2 offensive sets for Memorial.
That was a big one right there. You're going to have to keep an eye. Yeah, 3-man front. He found a seam up the middle and just you can pick up 5-6 yards at a time. And you want the defensive, you don't want your defensive backs making tackles, and that's what Waunakee did on that one.
3 minutes and 15 seconds remaining in this first quarter. Spartans content to take their time as Adams going to be a give to Lopez Darden up the middle, tries to keep fighting and is stood up and pushed back at the 40-yard line. Pickup of 1. 3rd down and 1. Upcoming now for the Spartans.
Well, they converted on 4th and 1. See if we can do a 3rd and 1 here. Just give it to your quarterback.
Yeah.
I don't know.
At 190 pounds, just
always question. You
ram
got
it up the gut.
1 yard, and then you go to the shotgun. Oh, hey, and we have
as
lights
the lights
in the
come on here in the press box.
Ooh, cool.
As the sun sets here at Mansfield Stadium. Adams in the gun here on 3rd down and 1. Man in motion, going to be a fake to him. Adams has got a seam up across the 45, pushed out of bounds just in front of the 50-yard line. 1st down, a little bit more for Blake Adams and the Spartans.
give it to the quarterback. Just
Yep.
give it to him.
Blake Adams taking charge of this drive.
Pick about 9 on that play, longest play from scrimmage so far for the Spartans. Better yet, now they've taken almost 3.5 minutes off the clock. Defense getting a chance to kind of regroup on the sidelines there, but nothing helps the defense more. You punch it in here, get a nice long drive, run at the quarter, keep that Waunakee offense off the field.
Exactly. Minimize opportunities for this dangerous Waunakee team to strike. Adams. Now it's sort of an offset pistol, trips to the left. First down and 10 from his own 49. Takes the snap, steps up, pressure coming, and he is taken down from behind. McCoy Smith, who else?
And Hansen was right there to finish him off, too. You got to like that 1-2 punch.
Adams, very minimal time to operate in that backfield as
no
gain on the play. Valiant effort to step up and minimize the damage.
Yeah, that was protect the ball, protect yourself. You were going to get drilled.
Yeah. Aparicio and Patterson out to the left. Hoskins, the lone receiver on the right side for the Spartans. Second down and 10 from their own 49. Little swing pass out to Manny, and he is shut down. Adrian Millen.
Oh, geez, nice play.
Meets him 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and the Spartans moving in the wrong direction. Third down and 15 forthcoming. Just over a minute to play in quarter number 1.
Millen sniffed that one out.
They were not fooled in the slightest.
Lucky it wasn't picked off and run back for a 6. But I think he was more intent on just making the tackle than looking for the ball.
Still a negative play for Memorial.
Yeah, you look at this Waunakee defense. Who doesn't gonna hurt you? It's like they're taking turns out there.
Two receivers on the near side, one on the far side. Adams, free
blitz.
rusher, absolutely no one there. He's swallowed up a combination of McCoy Smith and Jake Ubersox.
Oh, he saw Ubersox blitzing from the right side of the defense, and he didn't have a prayer on that one.
Corralled 6 yards behind the line of scrimmage, and what looked like a potentially promising drive from Memorial snuffed out, I should say, by this.
Loss of 5 on the screen pass, or on the short pass, and then a loss of 6 on that one.
Vaunted Waunakee defense flexing their might here early, bending just a hair and fighting back with force. 14-0 your score as we end the first quarter here. Waunakee on top, in control through 1. You're listening to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on ESPN Madison.
Is your home ready for a makeover? At Waunakee Remodeling, we specialize in exterior transformations that turn heads. New siding, flawless decks, and windows that shine. Our team delivers top quality craftsmanship with unbeatable warranties, ensuring your home stands strong and stunning for years to come. Call Waunakee Remodeling today at 608-442-0034 or visit WaunakeeRemodeling.com. Schedule your free estimate and let us bring your vision to life. Waunakee Remodeling, building beauty that lasts.
When you or a loved one are faced with an unexpected injury or illness, Stoughton Health's urgent care is there for you. Stoughton Health has 4 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. We have urgent care locations in Stoughton, Oregon, McFarland, and Cottage Grove with extended hours to fit your schedule. Stoughton Health accepts over 160 insurances, including Dean Health Plan, Quartz, Humana, and more. Please visit stoughtonhealth.com for more information. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
Welcome back to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Manny Lopez Darden on the punt. Boots it just past that Spartans logo for Phillips Memorial on this. This is my first time seeing this new turf field. I know they've had it for a couple of years now, but the Waunakee offense now will begin from their own 31-yard line. Worst starting field position thus far for the Warriors as Krause back to throw. He wants it all on the first drive and just overshoots his man. Johans had about 4 steps. That would have been an easy touchdown for Waunakee to kick off this second quarter. Spartans catch a break.
Yeah, Johans was sprinting for the end zone. One catch last week, 54-yard touchdown. So they're going for it again, going for that quick strike again.
Would have been a 68-yard connection had it been hauled in. Two receivers, and Memorial jumps yet again. That's Gotti Carry-On, the culprit, as 5 yards the easy way for the Warriors offense. Second down and 5 now from their own 37. Krause and Murphy in the backfield. Johan split out to the near side. Two receivers on that far side. Give up the middle to Murphy. He's got a burst, cross the 45, makes a man miss into Spartans territory, and there he goes. See you later, Colin Murphy. The house call.
Wow. 63 yards. Sprint down the left sideline.
Showing that burst does the senior Colin Murphy, and Waunakee dominating early. 20-0 now. Just 24 seconds into the second quarter. And Dennis, it's still early, but we may be heading home early tonight.
That was a 3-play, 68-yard drive in 16 seconds.
As Lutz sails that kick well through the uprights. That would have been good from 30. And your score, just 24 seconds gone by, 11:36 to play in the first half. Waunakee 21, Phillips Memorial nothing. And Dennis, no disrespect to the Spartans right now, but they just look overpowered, overmatched. Nothing has seemed particularly hard for Waunakee so far.
No, actually, the penalty doesn't count. That was a 2-play drive in 16 seconds. So they've scored in 2:58, 1:49, and now 16 to take a 21-0 lead.
Revenge is a dish best served cold, but if they're looking for redemption, not revenge, I guess, is it served hot, microwaved, toasted, fried?
On a platter.
Yeah. Everything coming easy for Waunakee early, as we are just over one quarter through this football game. Past the sticks, it's 21-0. Let's see if Ryan Lutz is hunting for another touchback.
That's now 6 carries for 118 yards for Murphy.
118 yards through a quarter and 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Feel like you'll take that 100 times out of 100 as Lutz this time boot it to the front of the goal line, but in high school that is good for a touchback. As
took a step back in, and once you're here in the blue, which is the color of the end zone here, that's no man's land.
Another drive beginning at the 20-yard line for Phillips Memorial. See if they can start some mojo on the offensive side of the ball.
Third straight drive from the 20. And meanwhile, Waunakee has started from the 37, the 45, and the 32. So
Warriors
been able to flip the field on some kicks, and so far, 3 possessions, 3 scores. Doesn't get much better than that for the OC.
Yeah. Warriors convincing in every aspect of the game thus far. Let's see what the Spartans has to say about that.
Nice drive on the last one, and then the sack. Penalties hurt.
Lopez Darden in motion. Fake to him. Adams will keep it himself, and he is swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Warriors not fooled at all. 4 white shirts meet Adams quickly. Second down and 10 from their own 20.
You got a feeling in the huddle they did a fist bump, said, "We see it, the quarterback."
Yeah. Not quite what you'd call a team picture, but getting close.
Yeah.
Patterson and Aparicio to the left side. Lopez Darden in the backfield, pardon me, as Adams slings that to the near side. Can't connect with Patterson. That was Cam Petaway in the backfield for Memorial. First time we've called his name this evening. 5'4", 120-pound senior, Cam Petaway. Darren Sproles build.
Yeah, I had 3 rushes for 20 yards and a catch for 9 yards last week, so got to get a little bit of experience in the backfield there. But all the skill players last year's offense graduated, so a lot of new faces for the Spartans this year, getting their varsity chops here early.
Trips to the right. One receiver to the left. 3rd down and 10 from their own 20. Adams back to throw. He launches it down the sideline and just over the outstretched fingertips of Miles Hoskins. Hit that left hand, but he couldn't quite haul it in.
12 Kingston marks there on the defense there. Nice job of staying with him. And a 3-and-out here.
Another 3-and-out for this Vel Phillips Memorial offense.
Well, it should be three in a row, except for the
penalty. Running into the kicker, and a 4th down conversion gave the Spartans new life. Had a little something going before it was stymied by the Warriors defense. Lopez Darden punts it away. Ball bounces at the 48-yard line. Takes a mild Spartan bounce into Waunakee territory, and it will be down at the 44-yard line for Waunakee. We'll see if this Spartans defense can offer some resistance on this possession.
36 yards on that punt. But again, great field position for Waunakee. They started at the 45 of Memorial, but this is the 2nd best start they've had. You don't want to give the Warriors short fields, and that's unfortunately what's been happening.
No, you certainly do not. They're dangerous enough from anywhere on the field, as Krause has his man and the swing pass. Picks his way forward. That's Musalem up to near the midfield stripe. Going to be marked down to the 49-yard line in that left hash. Quick little bubble for the Warriors. Positive yardage, 2nd and 5. 10 minutes, 10 seconds remaining in this first half. Krause, Drangsveit to his right. Takes the snap. Going to be a give to Drangsveit. Tries to bounce it outside. Nothing doing.
0 on the tackle there. That was Harris.
Trey Harris, the 225-pound junior on this defensive front.
Wrapped him up. Didn't give him a chance to do much. But here's where you fall forward. My wife always says, just teach him to fall forward, right? Well, the big guys, get you a yard or two, and that time it did.
Harris fenced him in. 3rd down and 5 now from midfield.
Looking for the
Make it
signals.
3rd down and 4 as the Warriors take a look at the the play calls from the sideline. See a deer crossing sign in one of those. 3 receivers set, going to be a play fake. And pressure coming, steps up, delivers. No, incomplete. But a flag comes from the back judge. A little too tight a coverage.
Musalem on the was the intended receiver. It looks like Patterson on the play.
Mulkey was nearby as well. It appeared to be Patterson on the coverage as the referee sails the flag over the back judge. That'll be an automatic 1st down for Waunakee. And the drive will continue. This Warriors offense certainly doesn't need any extra help either.
That's a biggie, 15-yard penalty.
9 and change remaining in the first half. 21-0. Spartans in trouble. As 1st down from the 35-yard line of Memorial. Drangsveit lowers the shoulder, keeps driving through before he's finally gang tackled inside the 30-yard line. They'll mark him down to the 29.
Second effort there. Picked up they're getting a lot of yards after contact here. That's one of the strengths of this Waunakee offense, it looks like.
Eli Drangsveit stands 6 feet tall, 195 pounds, and he just does not stop cooking with those legs. Three receivers. Going to be another give to Drangsvite off the left side as he stays on his feet, and he will burst through the middle into the end zone. Eli Drangsvite. Everybody getting in on the action for the Warriors. Waunakee pouring it on early, 27-0 your score with 8 minutes and 36 seconds to go.
Second touchdown scamper for Drangsvite tonight. He had a 7-yarder to open the scoring. 29 yards on that one. And Lutz lined up here for extra point.
And the kick is up, and it is good. Once again, 8 minutes and 36 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. And Waunakee firmly in command, 28-0 over Phillips Memorial. Dreaming of transforming your home into the space you've always wanted? Waunakee Remodeling makes it happen, and their expert team is there to bring your vision to life. They're local, reliable, and dedicated to quality craftsmanship. Schedule a free consultation today at WaunakeeRemodeling.com. That was a fitting live read, Dennis. I didn't look at it. And turns out it's Waunakee Remodeling.
Yes.
All Waunakee all over the place on this broadcast. As now, Dennis, this game might already be out of hand from how it's looking. If you're Coach Battaglia.
4 scores, 4 drives, 227 yards of offense right away here.
Trying to beat their total from last year. But if you're Coach Battaglia, how do you keep your guys up right now? How do you keep them from hanging their heads and finishing out this game?
Again, don't look at the scoreboard. Just try to focus on your assignment. And right now, the one drive that they had stalled because they couldn't handle the defense and a penalty was in there. But, boy, this is tough. This is like, okay, iron sharpens iron.
Yep.
Well, you're going against, this is a team that's, program that's won 12 state titles. Been to 12, Pat Royce was to 12 state championships, rather. And
this one will be returned as a little bit of a crease. It appears to be coming back. 2 flags from the stripes.
When it rains, it pours.
That is exactly what I was thinking, Dennis.
Can't.
As the Spartans once again appear to shoot themselves in the foot.
The last drive, 4 plays, 56 yards. That 29-yard scamper by Drangsvite. His second touchdown. He had 7 last year, so two already. And let's see what he had week 1. He had 1, so
not too shabby. Almost halfway there.
Halfway there in a game and a half, less than. Yeah.
And a holding call moves the Spartans back to their own 7-yard line. Dennis, this always makes you worry about a turnover here deep in your own territory.
Yeah, last week Ellis had a 5-yard interception return, defensive lineman. So even the defensive lineman can score out here for the Warriors.
8.5 to play in this first half. Still a long way to go. 28-0 Waunakee. Adams back to throw.
Oh, almost.
Running around his own end zone before he finally just chucks it out of bounds to that far Waunakee sideline.
And we got a flag.
Been doing it. It came from the backfield. This could be another holding call. We'll see what the official word is.
I think they're looking at the right tackle.
Holding it is, as that will bump them back half the distance to the goal. Going to be first down. And
about the 4.
Yeah, about 13, 14 from their own 3.5.
See where they put it.
Yep, 3.
So they'll mark at the 4 because it's past the 3. So in that case, it's just a 3-yard penalty, but still. Now, not only you got quarterback in trouble if you're going to have to punt, you got that end line to worry about too, and don't worry about a blocked punt. So we got 2nd and 13 here from the 4. And now you think they're going to be pinning their ears back. Memorial's just got to try to hand off and get some breathing space, see if make them uncork a run or 2 here.
Spartans trying to get out of their own way and get out of the shadow of their own end zone. Keeper for Adams as he pushes the pile forward. They'll give him 1.
That's about all you can do right here is you want to hang on to the football, just try to get a little bit of room, and if you can break one, possibly get to a first down, but at least give your punter some room to move back there.
Just a little bit of breathing room as
So
they'll give them
6,
2.
Yeah.
2nd down and 12 from their own 6-yard line. Blake Adams' effort so far here through about a quarter and a half has been valiant. There's just no holes. There's no openings so far. Waunakee has sniffed everything out. Plugging gaps, causing pressure. Nobody's open. Complete control from the Warriors. 7.5 to play in this first half. Adams in the pistol. 2 receivers to the left, 1 on the right. Claps the hands. Back to throw. Blitz coming and incomplete. Looking for his tight end, Carson Feinstein.
And with the blitz coming, I mean, there's not much you can do. Quarterback's got maybe snap, boom. He's got to get rid of it. So you're almost better off just handing it off.
Yep.
But again, they haven't been able to run the ball either. So I think you're trying to see if they can get maybe a little pass out in the flat or something to get some a couple of yards. But
yeah, it's the right idea. Quick pass. Try and build some rhythm, build some confidence. Just haven't been able to connect thus far.
But it had to be a quick pass because
Yeah.
the pressure was there.
Any longer, and Adams would have been tasting the turf pellets here at Mansfield Stadium.
At a front of, depending if they're 3 or 4 man, 2 juniors, 2 seniors out there that play a lot of varsity experience.
Now 3rd down and 12 from their own 6-yard line for Memorial. It's going to be Aparicio in motion. Adams back to throw. He had a man open, but threw it behind him. Lopez Darden, the intended target, on a little wheel route out of the backfield. And he was open up that seam. Adams just couldn't hit him. 4th down and 12. Now for the Spartans, as they will have to once again send their punt team out with 7 minutes and 14 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Waunakee 4 possessions, 4 touchdowns. Memorial 4 possessions, 4 punts. Oof. There's your tail right there.
That'll do it. Low snap. Kick is away. A low driving kick bounces out of bounds just past the 35-yard line of Memorial. Excellent starting field position for the 5th consecutive drive for Waunakee. They will take over at the 35-yard line.
And you mentioned 4 possessions. Number 5 here, touchdown and extra point. There's your running clock starting the second half. Oof.
Last week, Waunakee absolutely dominated La Crosse Central, 55-6, I believe the final score was.
41-6 at halftime.
Oofda.
So it was running clock there for the whole second half, and that was all 3 of their teams went to La Crosse. Interesting. Until this year, freshmen could not play 9 games, so the first game was always supposed to be like a scrimmage.
Yeah.
So this year they changed the rule. They had already set this up. They go to La Crosse. There's no field for the freshmen to play on. They played on no lights in a short field with only goalposts at one end.
What?
And the coach is upset. And he goes, well, hey, it was normally a scrimmage in the past. You got to play.
Yeah,
that's about all they
just
could
be
do.
grateful.
But all 3 of their programs won last week, obviously. The way they this program just rocks and
As
rolls.
Dennis, while we were talking, maybe another penalty moves them up another 10 yards. Now from the 25-yard line, bobbles the snap, and Krause just has to fall on it. Loss of 5 for the Warriors.
Fumbled snap, yeah, it goes to the quarterback, unfortunately. Sorry. So we're at a 2nd and 15 on the 30 now.
Just a low snap from the center, Chuck Heidman. Now 2nd down and 15. Rare occasion where Waunakee's behind the sticks. Give to Murphy. He quickly puts him ahead as he is tripped up across the 25-yard line. They'll mark him down at the 24, so essentially a gain of 1 on the first couple of plays.
He didn't touch the ball in their last touchdown drive. So it's
Murphy.
yeah, and he's still got 118 yards to going into halftime.
Regardless, whoever has touched the ball for the Warriors, as Musalem in motion. Adams flips it, and it falls incomplete. Was looking for Murphy, tried to drop it in the bucket. Couldn't quite make the connection. as the Waunakee offense so far making no indication of leaving the field.
Go for it.
They get the sign, 4th down and 9 from the 24, 6 minutes and 7 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Big opportunity here for the Spartans defense to get a stop.
Change the play.
Show some life against this marauder offense for the Warriors as a timeout is called by Waunakee. 6 minutes and 7 seconds to go in quarter number 2. Waunakee 28, Phillips Memorial nothing. 4th down and 9 when we return. You're watching Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Come see what the buzz is all about at Madison Axe, Madison's state-of-the-art entertainment spot. Enjoy 8 lanes of axe throwing, interactive games, plus digital target projection and scoring. For even more fun, check out their indoor backyard with 2,000 square feet of shuffleboard, cornhole, yard games, bar table games, and more. Perfect for date night, groups, corporate meetings, or private events. Madison Axe is your destination for all things fun. Throw it, nail it, celebrate. Go to MadisonAxe.com or head to their location on Stoughton Road today.
4th down and 9 for Waunakee from the Memorial 24-yard line. First real opportunity to get this Warriors offense off the field for the Spartans. Adams back to throw. Little screen pass to the tight end, and that one is stopped. Dropped on the play by Trey Harris as they read it all the way. Spartans take over.
Pass was completed to Jackson Kidd, but a -1 on the play, so ball goes over on downs.
Tried the misdirection on the screen pass, and the Spartans defense stands tall on 4th down. I believe this is now the best starting field position for the Memorial offense as they...
That is correct. The 20s, and then the last time was the 7, thanks to the penalty on the return.
Goodness gracious, as Spartans, a little more breathing room here from their own 25-yard line.
Well, you like to put a drive together here. You're going to get the ball to start the second half on the kickoff, so you can get a little momentum going into halftime, but they need to hang on to the ball here more than 3 plays.
Just over 6 minutes to play in quarter number 2. Adams back to throw, is looking deep, sheds a tackle, sheds one more, keeps going before finally being brought down by a trio of Warriors defenders. No gain on the play.
Like Kaya Newman was there in the bottom of the pile.
Heck of an effort by Adams simply to make it back to the line of scrimmage as he was swarmed from every which way. As Beckett Schreiber jogs to the sideline. Don't like to see that. Missed all of last season with that torn ACL you mentioned. He's being checked out by the trainer. Looks like it's his arm, though, something being wrapped up. Hopefully minor.
Clock is stopped. There we go. Clock's reset now. Stop for the injury.
As Brody Chappell now checks in. He'll take over at left tackle. 5.5 and counting left here in half number 1. Aparicio in motion. Finally give it to him. That's the first time tonight. He tries to cut back and has nowhere to go. Greeted in the backfield by a horde of Warriors. Spartans once again moving backwards. 3rd down and 12 now from their own 23.
Adrian Millen there gets a tackle for loss. First one on the pile.
Schreiber checks back into the game.
That's good to see.
Yep. Do they let you play if you're bleeding, Dennis, in the WIAA?
Nope, got to come out.
Figured as much, as it appears that left forearm is wrapped up for Schreiber now. Whatever ailment has been solved. 4.5 to go. 3rd down and 12 for the Spartans. Adams fires to the near side. Too tall for his intended target, Dane Patterson.
Yeah, and he paid for it, too. Craylen put a hit on him, too, making sure he didn't have a hand on it. But when you got that throw high and you just get your receiver stretched out there, ouch. that.
Certainly do not. As another 3 and out for the Spartans offense gives the Warriors a chance to put us in running clock position heading into half number 2. Lopez Darden on to punt it away. Low snap, is able to collect, takes a friendly bounce as Lopez Darden, a low line drive. Takes a nice Spartans bounce into Waunakee territory. And the Waunakee offense will start this possession from their own 42.
So 35, the best punt of the night, actually. Been averaging around 30 yards a kick, and Waunakee definitely taking advantage of the great field position all night.
Yeah, excellent work there by Lopez Darden. Had a bad snap, bounced to him, was still able to get it off with really no issues. As going to be a give to Murphy off the left side. Shake and bake, cuts it back towards the middle before he's wrapped up at his own 49-yard line. Pickup of 7. 4 minutes to go in this first half. As Colin Murphy continues to pad those stats. Gaudy first half numbers for number 30. As this time, nowhere to go, lowers the shoulder, tries to push forward, but Trey Harris having none of it.
Spartans defense picking it up here a little bit. Got that stop on 4th down, and now see if they can get a 3rd down stop here.
And this is what Coach Battaglia said last week, too, against Whitefish Bay. The team didn't give up. They're able to come back. I don't know if a comeback is in the cards tonight. As Krause back to throw, fires, got his man across the 45-yard line into Spartans territory. First down pickup for Justin Sawicki.
It's his first catch of the night.
It's Krause with a rifle
Actually,
on that right arm.
First catch of the season. He had 16 catches, 4 touchdowns a year ago. Did not have a catch last week in that win over La Crosse Central.
Quickly to the line, give to Murphy off the right sideline. Pushes past one defender, but is tripped up from the ankles by C.J. Mulkey, one of the vocal leaders on that Spartans defense, co-captain.
Yeah, looks like picks up 6, picks up 4 on that one.
2 receivers to the right, 1 on the left. Drangsveit back in the backfield. Krause, pressure, got his tight end.
Oh, nice.
Gets out of 1 tackle inside the 25-20, lowers the shoulder to the 15-yard line. Jackson Kidd running with conviction after the catch. First down and 10 from the Spartans 15. Warriors in the red zone.
22 yards in that pickup. Last week, 1 catch for 7. He had 8 catches a year ago, 2 touchdowns, so they were looking for some good things from him. But again, that's where Mac Johnson would be playing normally if he wasn't had moved up to the offensive tackle spot.
Kidd showing well in relief as the Spartans take a timeout with 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Be a great time to tell you guys about Madison College. Madison College has been around for over 100 years right here in our community. They've grown to 7 campuses all across South Central Wisconsin, including 3 in Madison. Whether you're starting fresh or leveling up your career, Madison College is here for you. Learn more at madisoncollege.edu. That's madisoncollege.edu. 2 minutes and 22 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Deuce is wild here as the Warriors lead 28-0 over Phillips Memorial. Krause in the gun, takes the snap, give to Drangsveit off that far sideline. Breaks 1 tackle before he is high-load by the Spartans defense.
Yeah, 52 in there. Cam's a jabber. Stood him up and finished him off.
We are under 2 minutes now in this first half. Second down and 8 for the Warriors from the Spartans 13. Takes the snap, give up the gut. That's Drangsveit again, and he is table-topped at the 10-yard line. 3rd down and 5. Andrew Musalem sprints in for the Warriors. Waunakee within striking distance. Going to take a 34-point advantage, and they draw the Spartans offsides for the 3rd time this evening. Cole Krause's hard count.
Yeah,
maybe should give a class.
Yeah.
Talking about Madison College, Professor Krause.
And that will give them a 1st down by penalty. 1st and goal on the 5 now.
1st and goal from the 5-yard line.
Waunakee with 2 timeouts left. Memorial with 1. So Waunakee, plenty of time to punch it in here.
Phillips Memorial trying to stand tall yet again. Give to Drangsveit, and he slips.
Oh.
He's trying to make that cut up the middle. Had a bit of green towards the end zone. Just lost his footing on this turf.
And
we're now under a minute to go in this first half.
High school and college, knee goes down, you're down. It's a safety issue.
Yep.
Oh, he's like,
yeah.
tripped up by the turf.
You know, he wanted to match Murphy.
Yeah.
Or no, he wanted his 3rd touchdown of the game. He wanted to extend his advantage.
Oh, nice roll.
Back to throw.
Yeah.
Krause wide open in the end zone. Touchdown, Waunakee. Andrew Musalem on the receiving end as the Warriors stretch their advantage. .43 seconds to go in this 2nd quarter, and everything going the way of the Warriors. Ryan Lutz on to attempt the PAT, and a flag on the play. This will once again be on Phillips Memorial.
Krause's 2nd touchdown pass of the game. And he had 1 touchdown last week, so 3 on the season now.
Encroachment is the call. Waunakee declines the penalty. Kick is up, and it is good. Your score with 43 seconds to go here in this first half. Waunakee 35, Phillips Memorial nothing. And Dennis, barring nothing short of a miracle, given what we've seen so far, we'll have a running clock in the second half as Waunakee cruising through their non-conference slate.
Yeah, for Lutz, that's 5 for 5 tonight, and 11 for 11 on extra points, and 19 of 19 going back to last year. So Mr. Automatic, and he's put 3 kickoffs in the end zone tonight. We'll see what he does with this one.
Yeah, selfishly, I hope we get to see him attempt a field goal tonight. I want to see him. I want to see that boot in action.
Yeah, I want to see that range.
Like, if we get a 4th down inside the 30, the 25-yard line, I believe you said the coaches said his range was, just give him a shot.
By the way, it was
see
a
what he's got.
9-play, 58-yard drive, and it looks like 3 minutes and 36 seconds. Longest drive of the night for them time-wise. But
not too shabby if that's your longest drive of the game.
Great 1-2 punch, I'll tell you. For that's Drangsveit's got 2 touchdowns. Murphy's got 1 rushing, and they're just taking turns there, hammering away.
Yep.
And for the offensive line, starting out tonight, Cale Olson was at left tackle. Weston Schutz, Heidemann, Fassbender, and Mack. They're doing a good job out there.
As Lutz zips that one into the end zone, another touchback.
4 of 5.
For the talented junior kicker. 43 seconds to go here in half number 1. See if Coach Battaglia and this Spartans offense has cooked anything up, or if they're content to run out the clock heading into the half.
Not to jinx this, but we've done this without any turnovers.
Impressive. You know what they say about the announcer's jinx, Dennis?
Okay, pick 6 for
Waunakee.
Yeah.
I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised.
Keep the ball on the ground here. Don't.
As Adams takes the snap, he's going to keep it himself. Makes one man miss, but not the second and third, as he is pile driven into the turf.
That was 54 on that one.
Yeah, Sam Folan cleaned up.
Oh, geez. Nice job there. 6'2", 218-pound junior. Looking good on that play.
As the clock drips under 20 seconds to go in this first half, it appears that the Spartans are content with leaving this score where it is at.
Yep.
As the clock now hits triple zeros, we are through one half of play from Mansfield Stadium. The number 3 team in the state, the Waunakee Warriors, looking every bit of it. 35-0. Simply dominant. Their lead over Phillips Memorial. Dennis, any closing thoughts on this first half?
5 of 6 drives. Incredible. And just incredible that they've been able to run the football effectively. I haven't really seen a lot out of the passing game so far. Just some short passes, tight end. You kind of misfired on a couple long ones for Krause. But so that'll be the one thing. Are you going to be able to stretch the field, or the team's going to have to play, maybe put 6-7 in the box against this running attack? But you don't have to put the ball in the air. I mean, you want to keep the defense honest a little bit, which is why I think they tried a couple of those deep ones. You know, we said the Musalem had a 54-yarder last week, and actually 38-yarder last week. And they had a chance on a big one early. But I'll tell you, you can run the football, and then you get that pressure on defense, and the quarterback is scrambling. The only offense Memorial has been able to do is pretty much on the legs of Blake Adams running the football. Positives, they didn't turn it over. No fumbles, no interceptions. They did have a drive, and then the defense answered the call for Waunakee with a big sack. But again, the pressure in the front, that was going to be the battle of the beast tonight, and Waunakee's definitely won the war in the trenches in the first half.
Yep, and no quit from this Phillips Memorial squad, just simply overmatched through one half of play. Once again, Waunakee 35, Phillips Memorial nothing. We'll break for halftime. When we return, we'll give you a little recap of the first half, and in the meantime, Waunakee in control. Once again, 35-0 in favor of the Warriors. You're watching Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know it's not just a car, it also drives your children's dreams. So whether you're going to soccer practice, robotics club, or opening night in the school play, we help protect those dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Sharon needed legal help. She needed Gruber Law Offices.
When I think about Gruber Law Office, I think about how they took care of me, how they make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. I will always trust one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
They are the best. I'm very happy.
GRB Academy is baseball for the serious player. Over the past 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's top destination for player development and advancement, including over 468 college commitments and 27 MLB draft picks. Their facility in Windsor is the home of GRB Rays baseball and features over 52,000 square feet of elite baseball training. Tryouts for the 2026 summer season begin July 22nd. Find full training programs and register now at grbacademy.com.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
We shopped at Chalmers because my husband wanted to get me a larger diamond in my engagement ring.
The folks at Chalmers said, well, you know, we could just make it like this and we could do these things. Really just basically decided that there wasn't any place else we wanted to shop.
But not only did they create this new engagement ring for me with this gorgeous center stone, they also rehabbed this other ring, and I am beyond pleased.
Her favorite thing to do now is to walk around and show her hands and have people comment on it.
Is your home ready for a makeover? At Waunakee Remodeling, we specialize in exterior transformations that turn heads. New siding, flawless decks, and windows that shine. Our team delivers top quality craftsmanship with unbeatable warranties, ensuring your home stands strong and stunning for years to come. Call Waunakee Remodeling today at 608-442-0034 or visit WaunakeeRemodeling.com. Schedule your free estimate and let us bring your vision to life. Waunakee Remodeling, building beauty that lasts.
Hi, I'm attorney David Gruber. After an accident, you need a trusted winning team on your side. For more than 30 years, Gruber Law Offices has helped Wisconsin families get the results they deserve. If you've been injured, call our firm today for a free consultation. We're available 24/7. Wisconsin's own Gruber Law Offices, proud partner of your Milwaukee Brewers. One call, that's all.
When you or a loved one are faced with an unexpected injury or illness, Stoughton Health's urgent care is there for you. Stoughton Health has 4 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. We have urgent care locations in Stoughton, Oregon, McFarland, and Cottage Grove with extended hours to fit your schedule. Stoughton Health accepts over 160 insurances, including Dean Health Plan, Quartz, Humana, and more. Please visit stoughtonhealth.com for more information. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
Come see what the buzz is all about at Madison Axe, Madison's state-of-the-art entertainment spot. Enjoy 8 lanes of axe throwing, interactive games, plus digital target projection and scoring. For even more fun, check out their indoor backyard with 2,000 square feet of shuffleboard, cornhole, yard games, bar table games, and more. Perfect for date night, groups, corporate meetings, or private events. Madison Axe is your destination for all things fun. Throw it, nail it, celebrate. Go to MadisonAxe.com or head to their location on Stoughton Road today.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know it's not just a car, it also drives your children's dreams. So whether you're going to soccer practice, robotics club, or opening night in the school play, we help protect those dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
You're watching Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel. Riley Yauk here with you alongside the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau, and this is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Zimbrick Honda has been a part of the Madison community since 1973. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda-certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? At Zimbrick Honda, buy 3 tires and get the 4th for how much, Dennis?
$1.
Crazy. Shop local, shop Zimbrick Honda. And speaking of crazy, Dennis, you were telling me a stat before we hopped back on here. Waunakee has a slight advantage in the yards category. Am I correct?
There's a reason we're going to start the second half with a running clock. 278 yards offense for the Warriors, 12 for the Spartans. And that includes Adams, quarterback, is 11 of 15 because sacks count as rushing yardage in high school and college. So the rest of the team has got a -3 offense other than the quarterback right now.
Jeez.
And you look at all the drives, you know, Waunakee kicked off, end zone, end zone, end zone. Oh, goal line, end zone. It's like, yeah, they've just, Lutz has been dominant at that end. And in the punting, again, when you talk about flipping the field, average punting for Memorial's been just over 30 yards. So Waunakee's had a bunch of short fields. And, well, they started on the 30, and they didn't. That was the one. The best field position was in Memorial 30, and that was a 4th and 9 play that Memorial got a good stop on. So there's a positive right there. The second drive, running into the punter, they were able to extend it and get the ball.
I believe to the 49-yard
line, and then Adams was sacked, and then boy, that just kind of blew it up from there. Then it was an incomplete pass. And from then on, it's been 3 and out. So they've had 1, 2, 3 3-and-outs, and then the end of the half was just one play, and lost 2 yards, and so that was it. So he actually had 17 yards before the last play and lost 2 more. So Adams is hanging tough in there, but this Waunakee defense has just been too good. And then on the offensive side, you look for the Warriors, their 1-2 punch. Drangsveit, 12 carries, 65 yards, has 2 touchdowns. Murphy, 10 for 130 with his touchdown, and he had that big 63-yard scamper that really broke the game open, made it 21-0. And that was just, 24 seconds into the second quarter. And then another positive for Spartans is when you get a game like this, you end up with turnovers, fumbles, or defensive scores. They've been able to hang on to the football, but the penalties, they've had 3 offside penalties. We mentioned that. And, they took advantage of a running into the kicker, but you got to play a clean game against Waunakee, and it has been far from clean. And the offensive line, 1 returning starter moved to a different position, so you basically have 5 new out there just playing their second game, and against a veteran front line like Waunakee, it's just a lot to ask. Again, the resiliency, how they battled back last week. Want to see some positives, see how long Waunakee keeps their starters in before they bring in the 2s and 3s. And that was the thing, a point that Coach Graverson for Waunakee made from last year, is that I wish I would have got some of my 2s and 3s a little bit more, because when you get to a running clock, if the offense has the ball, the defense can't get on the field, and you might run off 10 minutes. Or if the defense is on the field, offense can't get on the field. So I'm sure he's going to want to get some of his backups a little bit more work here. Getting ready for that first conference game next week.
Yeah, something to watch for sure is Waunakee, a sledgehammer on offense and a brick wall on defense. Hence their 35-0 lead.
Coin that.
Over Bell Phillips Memorial.
Like
Thank you. Send it to Coach Graverson. See what he thinks. Maybe they can put that on a sign somewhere at the.
Put on a T-shirt on the front and on the back.
What's the name of their stadium again, Dennis?
Warrior Stadium.
Warrior Stadium. Simple enough. I should have known that. I remember. Now, from our time there last year, watching Waunakee take on the DC Everest Evergreens.
And that was a motivator. They talk about what their what McCoy Smith, who talked about, okay, what game stands out, and he goes, that last one, we lost. Our season ended. The seniors were done. They didn't like that. He's a senior now, so he doesn't want to end until Camp Randall.
Yep. Loss in Level 3 last year to DC Everest. That was a great game, even though Waunakee ended up on the wrong side of it. A Hail Mary to end half. They battled, but now, they're hunting for that gold ball.
We played a game and a half, all right? 90-6 right now, Waunakee. 55 and 35, 2 running clocks in 2 weeks. Now you'd say, well, did you want some more tougher competition? Well, you schedule who you can schedule. And La Crosse Central's a good program. And Memorial's been a good program. So it's not like they're taking on a team that's 0-8 or 0-9 every week. These are 2 good programs that Waunakee is just taken apart first 2 weeks.
Manhandling from Waunakee. We're just under 2 minutes until kickoff. The team's trotting back onto the field. We'll take a short break. When we return, we'll have the kickoff of the second half here on Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Waunakee 35, Phillips Memorial nothing at halftime. Kickoff is coming up next in the second half. You're listening, watching Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
GRB Academy is baseball for the serious player. Over the past 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's top destination for player development and advancement, including over 468 college commitments and 27 MLB draft picks. Their facility in Windsor is the home of GRB Rays baseball and features over 52,000 square feet of elite baseball training. Tryouts for the 2026 summer season begin July 22nd. Find full training programs and register now at grbacademy.com.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
Is your home ready for a makeover? At Waunakee Remodeling, we specialize in exterior transformations that turn heads. New siding, flawless decks, and windows that shine. Our team delivers top quality craftsmanship with unbeatable warranties, ensuring your home stands strong and stunning for years to come. Call Waunakee Remodeling today at 608-442-0034 or visit WaunakeeRemodeling.com. Schedule your free estimate and let us bring your vision to life. Waunakee Remodeling, building beauty that lasts.
Sharon needed legal help. She needed Gruber Law Offices.
When I think about Gruber Law Office, I think about how they took care of me, how they make sure that you get what you're supposed to get. Gruber Law Office. One call, that's all. I will always trust one call, that's all.
Injured? Call Gruber Law Offices today. One call, that's all.
They are the best. I'm very happy.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
When you or a loved one are faced with an unexpected injury or illness, Stoughton Health's urgent care is there for you. Stoughton Health has 4 convenient urgent care locations for the care you need without the wait. We have urgent care locations in Stoughton, Oregon, McFarland, and Cottage Grove with extended hours to fit your schedule. Stoughton Health accepts over 160 insurances, including Dean Health Plan, Quartz, Humana, and more. Please visit stoughtonhealth.com for more information. Stoughton Health, creating excellence together.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
Spartans here on a beautiful, crisp, early fall evening at Mansfield Stadium. Throw it, nail it, celebrate. Madison Axe is your state-of-the-art entertainment spot with 8 lanes of axe throwing and interactive games, perfect for a night out with the family or parties. Madison Axe is your destination for all things fun. Go to MadisonAxe.com or go to their location on Stoughton Road today.
So are you a thrower?
Of the axes? Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, I can I dabble. It took me a while when we went on a team outing last year for the Christmas party.
Yeah,
you were there.
No, I missed that one.
You missed that
Yeah,
one?
I missed
Oh,
that
my
one.
gosh.
I had pneumonia in December.
Ugh,
yeah, I was sick.
rough.
I was sick. You didn't want me any part of you guys. So, yeah, and Hunter was teasing me because all during the football season we were promoting it.
Yep.
Yeah, you got to be there. We want to see you. I go, no, you don't want to see me throwing anything.
Well, I still needed to be taught. I couldn't stick anything until they finally taught me. They teach you how to throw it correctly, and I figured it out, and it was great.
Great party place.
That it is.
Check it out, people.
That
Check
it is.
out.
Madison Axe, everybody. Stoughton Road, their location. We'll see if the Phillips Memorial Spartans can figure out how to stop this Waunakee offense and how to penetrate this Waunakee defense at least a little bit as Ryan Lutz on to boot it away. As that one, a low squibber, bounces just in front of the 20-yard line, muffed at the 10, picked up by Lopez Darden, picks his way forward into some traffic before being brought down just across the 20-yard line. And as we start the second half, Dennis, we are now in running clock territory.
I think that was by design, too. Now, there's a kind of game where you're up 35, where you can try some different things, different players out there. Okay, let's work on it. If we have to punt, let's try a pooch punt. If we need the kickoff, let's see what we can do. You don't want to do an onside kick. That rubs it in at this point.
Yeah.
But anything with the kicking game and see what you can do for specials. But, again, they're at field position, 22-yard line. Memorial's just not had a break on that all night.
Waunakee seeking redemption for the upset loss last year at the hands of Memorial. Currently getting all that and more. 35-0 your score is the first play from scrimmage of the second half. Adams plunges ahead as this pocket collapsed almost instantaneously. Pickup of 1, second down and 9 from his own 22-yard line.
See Charlie Elliott there on the left defensive end. Looks like they brought a couple of different guys in the defensive, on the defense for Waunakee. Trying to get some twos out there, a little bit of work. Let's see
Some starters in the secondary.
Yeah.
Still got Ducharme and Huber Sox. Cradle him back there.
We got 45.
Kingston Marks
That's,
as well.
Millen's still out there. Okay.
Chuck Farrell. We list the starters. 10.5 minutes and counting in this second half. Adams takes the snap. Finds his man in the flat before he is hammered down. Colin Farrell delivers the blow. Pickup of 1. But Cam Petaway paid for it.
Farrell with a nice hit there. Held him just to 2 yards in that completion.
3rd down and 7. Spartans now up to 15 yards of total offense. As the clock drips under 10 minutes to go in this third quarter. Trips to the right for Memorial. Aparicio, Hoskins, and Patterson. Petaway in the backfield. Adams back to throw, rolling out to his right. Looking deep, directing traffic, and just has to fling it out of bounds in the direction of Dane Patterson. But he had a man in his face.
Wyatt Johnson, 22, quarterback hurry on that play. Good pursuit from the opposite side. And Adams did all he can to try and extend the play. Credit the secondary, too, for locking the receivers down for Waunakee.
A few more helpless feelings than the one I'm sure Adams is experiencing at present, trying to run an offense with 0 time to operate. And another flag on the play.
Not a delay.
Pre-snap penalty for the Spartans. An illegal formation call. As you mentioned it during halftime, not the cleanest game for Phillips Memorial.
No, you can't afford the penalties. They haven't turned the ball over yet against this Waunakee defense, which is saying a lot because they put a lot of pressure, like we saw yesterday for Bucky. Yeah, bringing that pressure.
Lopez Darden with a nice boot. Kick. Caught by Ducharme at his own 45. Excellent trip from Patterson.
Yes, great play.
As Ducharme would have had quite a bit of green to operate had he stayed on his feet.
Good punt there. That was for Lopez Darden, but again, plays like that, and you just say, what do you take out of a game like this? Right there. Good effort there. And in a game, he might have, if they're down, whatever, we're done, we're losing. No, he just played that all right out to the hill.
Yep.
Now, great field position on the 45 to start out.
3 receivers for the Warriors. Going to be a give up the middle. That's someone we haven't seen yet. That's Jack Salverson, the senior.
Salverson got to play a little bit last week. He had 7 carries for 23 yards and also a catch last week here in the second half.
Yep, I remember seeing Salverson last year in that level 3 playoff game.
Nice pickup of 6 on the first drive. And right away back into Memorial territory.
Everything these Waunakee running backs touch turns to gold. Give up the middle to Salverson again. Makes a few men miss, and he picks his way forward for a first down. Into Memorial territory at the 44-yard line. First down and 10 Warriors.
The running clock, you just keep the ball moving here, and here's where you don't have to
and we
take as much time.
We didn't call this out, Dennis. Yeah. Aaron Trudell, the backup quarterback, already in for Waunakee.
Oh, there he is.
Give to Salverson, a burst of speed up the middle. Lunges forward for another first down. Salverson running hard.
Patterson with a tackle.
6.5 to go in quarter number 3. Quick throw to Trudell. From Trudell to the outside. Finds his man. Haviland on the reception. Loss of 1 on the swing pass. Second down and 11 from the 34. As a couple of Spartans come sprinting off the field. Waunakee gets the snap off. No penalty flags down, as right as I say that, on cue. The side judge chucks one.
Yep.
See what the call is. As it stands right now, pick up about 6 for Salverson. 35-0 your score. Waunakee leads Phillips Memorial. Referees consulting. See the call. And a face mask on Phillips Memorial. You said it earlier, Dennis. When it rains, it pours. And some sloppy play from the Spartans defense. Gives the Warriors another free first down. 1st and 10. They'll resume from the 23 of Memorial. Quick pass is knocked down. Defensive lineman gets his big paw up there.
So
2nd and 10.
So Krause, 1/2, 7 of 10, 69 yards, 2 touchdowns, and he's done for the night, looks like.
Carry on. The defender to knock that pass away. The swat, 2nd down and 10. Give to Salverson as he works his way up inside the red zone now. Mark him down at the 19-yard line. Modest gain of 4.
Memorial's wants to get that under 35. If you do in the 3rd quarter, then we go back to regular play. Once the 4th quarter hits, though, even if they get it under 35, the clock keeps running.
Salverson off the left side, burst of speed inside the 10. However,
Patterson.
Couple of flags on the play. This one appears to be coming back.
Patterson made sure he didn't get in the end zone, but it's coming back, right? Okay.
Carter Hill, one of the receivers, blocking on that far side.
So I'm sure Coach Graverson's not happy with that second unit. Got to play clean, guys.
Yep. But this is where you get that experience, though.
Yep. Holding.
Still valuable reps for all these second teamers. Opportunity to play more than likely the entirety of the second half. That moves the Warriors all the way back to the 29-yard line. 3rd down, 16. Let's see what the second stringers can dial up for the Warriors. Trips to the left. Play action. Over the middle, got his man at the 20-yard line, makes a man miss. Another juke, stretches forward, won't quite be enough for the first down. But a solid effort by Devontae Bacon. Snatched that one out of the air.
Yeah, it kind
Try
of
and make some magic.
Misleading. Coming in with the twos. He actually honorable mention all conference last year. He's a starter. Didn't get the start tonight. Different starting lineup, but he had 2 catches last week and had a touchdown.
4th down and 4, and Bacon flinched a little bit.
Oh, you make a nice catch and then you give it back.
Just
ouch.
Just wanted the quick start.
Yep.
Just bent the knee. That'll move him back 5 yards. 4th down and 9. As we already near the end of the third quarter, 2.5 minutes to go.
5-minute drive here so far.
4th and 9 for Waunakee. From the 22-yard line of the Spartans. Back to throw, ball is tipped in the air, bobbled, and dropped at the 10. Trudell, not a terrible pass. Looked like it might have been tipped at the line of scrimmage. Regardless, just didn't quite have the mustard to get to the intended target.
That was Carter Hill, 85, intended receiver, the backup tight end.
Couldn't quite pluck it off the turf. As Phillips Memorial will take over. The defense gets a stop, their second 4th down stop of the afternoon, the evening, I should say.
2 pluses right there.
Some positives for the Spartans as Blake Adams gets the play call, trots back to the huddle.
Yeah, this is where Memorial will be keeping their ones in. They just need to work.
Yep. Now the Waunakee defense full of second stringers as well. See what the backups can do. Man in motion. Give to him. That's Aparicio as he is strung out and buried out of bounds. Gain of 2.
That was 91 Charlie Elliott. Good pursuit.
I have him listed here as Chuck Elliott. Wonder if that's the affectionate nickname for Charlie. Regardless, a great stop. Under a minute to go here in quarter number 3. 2nd down and 8 from their own 24-yard line. Phillips Memorial trying to find something positive on the offensive side of the ball.
This could be the last play of the quarter. We're under 40.
It just might be, Dennis. Lopez Darden in the backfield to the right of Adams. Aparicio in motion. Takes the snap.
Oh.
And pressure coming. Flushed out to his right and slung down. Sam Folan tracks down Blake Adams. And I believe you are correct, Dennis. This will be the final play of the third quarter. Doesn't matter who's in for Waunakee. They're making plays.
And that is it.
0-0s here in quarter number 3. No change in the score in this third quarter, but little impact on the impending result. Waunakee 35, Phillips Memorial nothing. The final quarter of action coming your way next. You're watching Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
We shopped at Chalmers because my husband wanted to get me a larger diamond in my engagement ring.
The folks at Chalmers said, well, you know, we could just make it like this and we could do these things. Really just basically decided that there wasn't any place else we wanted to shop.
But not only did they create this new engagement ring for me with this gorgeous center stone, they also rehabbed this other ring, and I am beyond pleased.
Her favorite thing to do now is to walk around and show her hands and have people comment on it.
Life's better with American Family Insurance because we know it's not just a car, it also drives your children's dreams. So whether you're going to soccer practice, robotics club, or opening night in the school play, we help protect those dreams. Save up to 23% when you bundle auto and home. American Family Insurance. Get a quote and find an agent at amfam.com.
Products not available in every state. Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI, and its operating company, 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Welcome back to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. The fourth quarter underway with an incomplete pass Blake Adams couldn't connect, as an all too familiar story for Val Phillips Memorial tonight.
6 yards in that quarter for Memorial puts them up to 18 for the game. Yeah, defense. They kept some of the starters out there in the quarter. They want to shut out now.
Yep.
It's up to the reserves to keep it going.
And so far, so good. Yeah. The Waunakee twos
still putting the pressure on.
Just as formidable. High snap, corralled, and booted by Lopez Darden. Caught at just past the 40-yard line before he is upended at his own 49-yard line.
That's Jackson Strobel on that return.
Outside linebacker, haven't called his name yet this evening.
No, that was Ducharme was returning kicks, so not now. They don't need him now. Starting on the 48 once again, Waunakee with great field position.
Aaron Trudell trots the second string offense onto the field for Waunakee. Minute gone by already here in quarter number 4, 35-0. The Warriors leading the Spartans. 3 receiver set, give up the middle. That's Solverson. Tries to push forward, which he does. Pickup of 6.
And Wilkes 18 on the tackle. And Harrison on the play.
No rush from Coach Graberson in the Waunakee offense. Trudell, Solverson in the backfield. Going to be another give to Solverson, who flings the pile forward, sort of jumped, left his feet, and that should be enough for a first down.
Yep.
Up to the 41-yard line. Under 10 minutes to go in this one.
And 6th carry already for Solverson here in the second half. Good to get him some work.
Trudell takes the snap. Going to be a give to the 4th string running back. That's Colton Trinnell, as he picks up a first down. Excellent work. All these running backs, Dennis, have been fantastic tonight.
Well, you got, first of all, you start out, what do you got? Looks like we got a timeout here.
There appears to be a timeout on the field. Missed who called it, but regardless, 9 minutes and 27 seconds remaining. Here in this one, Waunakee 35, Val Phillips Memorial, nothing. We'll take a short break. We'll be right back after this. You're watching Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Bucky wants a Honda with lots of headroom.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
Something with room for all your friends, right?
These are the people who take good care of you.
It's gotta be red, of course.
Get to know Zimbrick, 'cause you deserve it.
Zimbrick Honda. Hundreds of options. Zero hassle.
Zimbrick, Fish Hatchery Road.
So I'm not sure. Okay.
Welcome back to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. Just want to apologize to Colton Trannell, mispronounced your last name. 9 minutes and 27 seconds left in the 4th quarter. 35-0 in favor of the Warriors. Snap. Going to be a keeper this time for Trudell. Makes a few men miss. Still on his feet. Spin move inside the 10 and pushes ahead to the 7. Aaron Trudell showing some flash.
6
here late.
156 pounds, but showing a little bit of razzle-dazzle there.
Yeah, not too shabby for the backup QB.
Yeah, picked up 19 on that play.
Takes the snap. Going to be a keeper again. Not so fast this time. Bottled up, carry on.
Yeah.
Having none of it. And you can see he tried to suplex him.
So much for that 19-yard average.
Yeah.
It's good. Reality hits every once in a while.
Yep.
A loss of 4 on that play.
I'll need some humble pie from time to time. Trudell still has the Warriors in a fantastic spot. Second down and goal from the 12. 8.5 to play. Going to be a give to Trinnell. As some good penetration from that Memorial front 7. Stymies the rushing attempt. Going to be 3rd down and goal from the 12 now. See if the second stringers can punch it in for Waunakee. Two receivers out to the right, one on the left, and Trudell draws them offsides. Maybe Krause has been teaching a class on the hard count. Oh, nope, it's a false start, actually. Pardon me, spoke too soon. As that'll back up Waunakee 5 yards. One of the few pre-snap penalties we've seen from the Warriors today.
A little bit long to go here. You lose 4, you lose 9. Total. Well, let's see what you've got. This is a 2-play drive. You're not going to see Lutz. Sorry, no field goals tonight.
3 receivers to the left. They're going to fire to the 10-yard line. Caught at the 5 is where he is stopped. Looked to be number 87, Rylan Bukacek.
Yeah.
On the receiving end.
Nice pass play.
Yeah. Little button hook.
Picked up 12 on the play, so now more manageable. 4th and goal on the 5. You can try to run it in, but I see maybe some kind of pass. They got wide, plenty of room on the right side. Trips.
Trudell, 4th down and 5. Takes the snap, fires far side over the head of his intended target. Turnover on downs for Waunakee and the second stringers. Can't punch him in. Phillips Memorial gets a stop. Well, Dennis, positive from this game. Even though it has been a blowout, we will get to award the Pizza Hut Player of the Game afterwards. Pizza Hut, they're introducing Pizza Hut's new handcrafted personal flats pizzas. Enjoy bold recipes like Nashville Hot Chicken, Pepperoni Duo, 3 Cheese Ultimate, and Chicken Bacon Ranch. $5 each all day. Order online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. No one out-pizzas the Hut. Certainly no one out-pizza-ing Waunakee this evening.
I think we might have a surprise for who the pizza player
of the game will be. Little tease, Dennis. Okay. I like it as the starters still in on offense for Phillips. Under 6 minutes to go. Little fake jet sweep. Adams will keep it himself, and he is stymied in the backfield. Absolutely nowhere to go for Adams, as that's been a theme all night. Going to be a loss of 1 on the play. Back to the 5. That will not increase the already minimal yard total for this Spartans offense.
17 and counting. Sorry.
Yikes.
368 offensive yards for Waunakee, 17.
All the credit in the world goes to this Waunakee defense. First and second stringers. That brick wall. Impenetrable tonight. Under 5 minutes to go. Trips to the left. Adams in the gun. Back to pass. Got a little bit of time. Runs out and fires over the head of Patterson, his intended target.
You know what that defense wants right now, don't you?
They want a turnover, safety.
Yeah. You know, getting close there. He got to get rid of that last one. Just when the receiver broke the route, pass was out a little bit early.
As the clock is stopped at 4 minutes and 31 seconds, an injury on the field. One of the linemen, that appears to be Hamza Jabber. Hopefully nothing serious this late in a game that's well decided. But we will take a short break as they tend to jabber. Your score, Waunakee 35, Phillips Memorial nothing. This is Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
GRB Academy is baseball for the serious player. Over the past 15 years, GRB has been Wisconsin's top destination for player development and advancement, including over 468 college commitments and 27 MLB draft picks. Their facility in Windsor is the home of GRB Rays baseball and features over 52,000 square feet of elite baseball training. Tryouts for the 2026 summer season begin July 22nd. Find full training programs and register now at grbacademy.com.
Welcome back to Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. We resume play here in quarter number 4, 3rd down and 11 for Phillips Memorial. From their own 5-yard line, Adams back to pass. Fires over the middle, got his man across the 25, 30, 35, 40. Finally a connection for this Phillips Memorial offense. Miles Hoskins on the receiving end. Him and Adams have been trying to connect on that slant since quarter number 1. The first drive of the game, actually. And finally, late tonight they do. Big pickup, and that'll make the final yardage number a little more respectable.
36 yards, that doubled what they had coming in on that, with one play.
Finally something to cheer about for the Spartans. Under 3.5 minutes to play in this one. 35-0 Waunakee on top. See if Phillips can make a little something happen here late. Aparicio in motion. Going to be a keeper from Adams off the right side. Got a little bit of green and makes one man miss, not the second. Had some space, but a good job by the Waunakee defense to close off the edge.
Good
force him back inside.
Great penetration there on the edge. You're right. So still Adams able to get 3 yards on the play. I think they found their quarterback. But with the pressure there tonight, just not able to hook up until that last pass play.
Yeah, and we'll see how many teams this season will be able to hang with Waunakee. This may not be an unfamiliar sight for Warriors fans.
Big
this
one
year.
next week, Monona Grove at Waunakee.
Undefeated 2-0 are the Silver Eagles. Adams rainbows the right sidelines. Hoskins has a step, but incomplete. Can't quite connect as the pass just sailed to the inside.
Carter Hansen on the play, and very sportsmanship-like, helped him up.
Which you love to see at this stage in a blowout as well.
Yep.
Nothing chippy.
Pick them up. Just play the game.
Yep.
Don't talk about it, just play the game.
Excellent sportsmanship.
The hardest part is, though,
all game long,
the clock keeps going, so you got to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yep.
They ran a lot of time off on that one.
3rd and 7 from their own 44-yard line. Minute 40 to go in this one. Spartans trailing by 35. Adams stepping up in the pocket, rifles it over the middle just behind his intended target, Aparicio. Aparicio had that big game last week, 5 receptions for 150 yards and a couple of touchdowns. Haven't been able to get him going this evening.
Yeah, they were able to shut him down. He will be a playmaker, though. And so will Adams. So that running ability, he's going to be able to break some big ones, I got a feeling, this year.
As the clock has now hit 1 minute remaining in quarter number 4. Waunakee up 35-0. We'll see how many more plays Memorial decides to run. If they don't convert here, that'll do it. 4th down and 7, 45 seconds to go. Adams back to pass, pressure coming, zips it to the far side, incomplete, intended for Patterson, and that should be just about all she wrote. Cal Graves. Adam Roberts in coverage for Waunakee. Cal Graves, number 24 on Phillips Memorial. Shout out, Cal.
And that will do it. We will now run another play.
As both teams line up, the clock is at 10 seconds. But as we hit triple zeros here at Mansfield Stadium, your final score, Waunakee 35, Phillips Memorial nothing. Utter domination from Waunakee as they move to 2-0 on the season. Phillips Memorial, couple of tough losses. They fall to 0-2 entering conference play next week. Dennis, before you name your Pizza Hut player of the game, we take a quick break. What are your final thoughts or initial thoughts as this game reaches its conclusion?
Waunakee did not get 50 points, which one of the players told me they wanted this year, but they took the 35 and just shut them down. Great to get a shutout. Waunakee goes into big test next week to open the conference. Winona Grove having given up just 6 points in the second quarter last week to La Crosse Central. But they dominated all phases tonight. No special teams touchdowns or defensive touchdowns. So you look from a Memorial standpoint, no turnovers in the game. But they were just not able to get anything going, just the one pass play.
Redemption is served for Waunakee. They win at 35-0. We'll be back in 2 minutes, name our Pizza Hut player of the game, and give our final thoughts as Waunakee 35-0 winners tonight over Phillips Memorial. You are watching Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania on the ESPN Madison YouTube channel.
Your Honda gets you everywhere. When it needs service, you need Zimbrick Honda service. Their customer service is second to none, and you can experience it for yourself at 2 convenient Madison service locations on Fish Hatchery Road and Grand Canyon Drive. From simple maintenance to expert repairs, Honda certified technicians handle it all. Need new tires? For a limited time at Zimbrick Honda, you can buy 3 tires and get the 4th for only $1. Part of the Madison community since 1973. Shop local. Shop Zimbrick Honda.
In the next 30 seconds, I'm going to tell you how to save money and save the planet. It's simple. Ditch your energy bill and make the switch over to Everlight Solar. While electricity prices keep rising, Everlight Solar will give you the chance to take ownership of your power while also reducing your carbon footprint. As a local company based out of Madison, they'll be there with you every step of the way as you make the switch to solar. To learn more about how you can save money and save the planet, go to everlightsolar.com.
The team at Midwest Financial Group are values-based financial specialists that offer full-service financial solutions. This local independent firm has been dedicated to helping people achieve their financial, tax, and insurance goals for over 30 years. Visit mfgteam.com to learn more about how they can help set up your future for financial success. Advisory services offered through Commonwealth Financial Network, a registered investment advisor.
We shopped at Chalmers because my husband wanted to get me a larger diamond in my engagement ring.
The folks at Chalmers said, well, you know, we could just make it like this and we could do these things. Really just basically decided that there wasn't any place else we wanted to shop.
But not only did they create this new engagement ring for me with this gorgeous center stone, they also rehabbed this other ring, and I am beyond pleased.
Her favorite thing to do now is to walk around and show her hands and have people comment on it.
Beat Phillips Memorial tonight in Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania. And now, without further ado, it's time to name our Pizza Hut player of the game.
No one outpizzas the Hut, and no one outperformed this player tonight. The player of the game is presented by Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. No one outpizzas the Hut.
Now, Dennis, you told us you had a surprise. You teased it earlier. Who is our Pizza Hut player of the game?
Well, anytime you hold a team to 56 yards of total offense, 36 of it on one pass play in the fourth quarter, only gave up, it was actually 3 of 18 for 33 yards passing in the game. I think you got to give it to the defense. So, shout out to McCoy Smith, Sawyer Ellis, Luke Hansen, Adrian Millen, Kyle Newman, Jackson Strobel, Wyatt Johnson, Gadsky, Descharm, Bronco, Ubersucks, Cranlum. All those guys were just phenomenal. And Sam Fallon. We can't forget Sam.
And more.
And more. And then the second half with the Twos picking it up. Twos basically played the last half. And just phenomenal. A lot of pressure all night for Blake Adams. He did a heck of a job trying to keep his composure, did not throw an interception, did not lose a fumble, and he got hit hard pretty much. So I guess the plus for Memorial is no turnovers. Mm-hmm. Too many penalties, but no turnovers in that game, so you take that away. And for Waunakee, keeping them out of the end zone, going now into conference play with 2 solid wins, and only giving up 6 points. And now they're going to really get tested against a real good Monona Grove team that wants to push them for the conference title. I think you look at Milton, Monona Grove, Sun Prairie East, the Forest, maybe we'll see what they do, but Waunakee certainly in the Badger Large Conference. So you get through non-conference play, and you have those kind of defensive performances. Outstanding job. So congrats to the Warriors. So go defense.
Yeah, congratulations to the Waunakee Warriors defense tonight. They are your Pizza Hut players of the game. Introducing Pizza Hut's new handcrafted personal flats pizzas. Enjoy bold recipes like Nashville hot chicken, pepperoni duo, 3 cheese, ultimate, and chicken bacon ranch. $5 each all day. Order online at pizzahut.com. Pizza Hut, the official pizza of PrepMania. No one out pizzas the Hut. 35-0. The Waunakee Warriors victors tonight over Val Phillips Memorial. Dennis, any final thoughts as the Warriors, you mentioned, they take on 2-0 Monona Grove next week to open Badger Large play. Val Phillips Memorial's got Middleton as they begin Big 8 play. What are your concluding remarks as we say goodnight from Mansfield Stadium?
Defense wins championships, and right now Waunakee's got a heck of a defense starting out. They've got a solid kicking game. They did not have to punt once tonight. So we'll see what their punter's like. And by the way, J.J. Pfeiffer is a left-footed punter. Coach said much improved, spent a lot of time at the Coles camps this summer. So their kicking game is solid. We just got
we didn't get to see him tonight.
We didn't get to see the punter, and we didn't get to see any field goals. We saw a perfect night for extra points. And when you're booting out, when you're kicking the ball and making the other team's offense start on the 20 almost the whole game, that is a recipe for success. So the defense loves you for that too. So you got to give a credit for Lutz for putting the defense in really good position. And then I'll tell you, Memorial, it's got to go back to the first game, the conference, Middleton. That's not going to be an easy one. They gave Bayport a lot. They rallied in the fourth quarter against Bayport. They can put up a lot of points, I think, this year. But Adams, I think he'll take his lumps, look and see how he can work out. And just the timing with the receivers was a little bit off. And I think a lot of that is the pressure. When you take 2 steps, 3 steps, and boom, you got a linebacker. And then the Waunakee blitz, we saw Ducharme in there a couple of times. But just an outstanding defensive effort for the Warriors. And Memorial, well, these 2 games don't count now. Now it's the conference season. Except now with the playoffs, yes, non-conference games do count a little bit more. But a loss to a Waunakee beats a loss to another team that might be a 1-8 team or a 2-7 or whatever. If they end up 9-0 in the regular season, this one's going to score some points for the Spartans.
Valiant effort from Val Phillips Memorial, but nothing doing tonight against the Waunakee Warriors. They fall by a score of 35-0. That'll do it for us, for our esteemed video and audio producers tonight, Owen Dimple and Pablo Iglesias, and for the Dean of Area High School Sports, Dennis Semrau. My name is Riley Yauk. Thank you so much for coming along on this ride. Once again, your final score, Waunakee 35, Val Phillips Memorial, nothing. Have a great night, everybody. God bless. This has been Zimbrick Honda's presentation of PrepMania.